Good day. Good day. How you doing? Thank you so much for joining. My first time, when I said my first time doing a live this time of the day. Not the first time doing a live. During the day, I didn't think I did one evening, but it's the first time doing one. Hi, Sharon, how you doing? But it's the first time doing one this time. And people, let me tell you why. I am bored out of my whiz. When we say bored, I mean bored. I am home because I have the flu from Saturday. So I'm home today. If you hear my voice, it's a bit stuffy. I hope you all are having a wonderful day, by the way, so far. And I am here in my room. I took up my laptop earlier and I said, okay, let me check my emails. That's my work laptop. And I was there doing some work, and I was like, but wait, I don't work me I work from home today. And I shut down the laptop. And I come on the phone now, and I said, all right, then, let me read up some school notes. I said, no, because you know what I realized? I don't know if anybody else on here like me. You have to seek for you to know that you have to slow down. Oh, I have the flu, Sharon. I have the flu. Walter's sauce and more. Yes. So you have to be sick for you to slow down. I remember in December, even when I had a minor injury to my leg, I was still up and about and everything. And this morning now I woke up and okay, not going to work. And I'm like, okay, so what am I gonna do for the entire day? What am I going to do? Because I don't have a clue. You see, when you're not accustomed to staying in bed, lying in bed and just relax and chill, when you get this opportunity, it's so weird because you have to sit and you're looking all over the place, wondering what you're going to do today. When I look in the house, there isn't anything for me to do because my mom did everything over the weekend. We did so right now there isn't anything. So I am here and I said, you know what? Let me go and do a little live and chat for a little bit. Because as I said, me no know what me I go do today. Me useless. Me in a bed. Not accustomed to it. Not one bit. My son is at school. Not even the TV me can take up and say, all right, let me watch something on Netflix. For sure, that only thing this girl know to do during the week is work, 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 work. So now I am here and I don't know what to do. So that's the reason why I am on the live during the day, not at work. And you know what I realized? You see, sometime in life, we are moving so fast. Everything we're doing with speed. We eating, as we Jamaican would say, we cut and swallow. You eat a plate of food and in less than 3 minutes, you box it off, you just a cut and swallow. You're going somewhere, you rush. You go in the shower, you rush. Everything you're doing it in a hurry. You don't have the time to sit down and really relax and enjoy life. And what I realize is that for people like myself, you see, anytime God realizes that you're doing too much and He want to slow you down, the only way He can slow you down is with sickness. And I'm not joking. That is the only way He can slow you down. Because think about it. You have some people, they go to work. They're at work from 8:30 to 5 p.m. Some work over at 5 p.m. They're still at work 7 o'clock in the evenings, still at work. After they leave work, they either reach home to kids or they go online school. So really, they don't have no time during the day to just sit and relax. When they go to bed at night, they just drop and guess what? They're gone because of how tired the body is. And imagine you're doing that 5 days for the week, sometimes 6 days for the week. You don't get a chance to just really sit, relax, and take things easy. So you see, when you look at it, Right now, I was thinking to myself, I was saying to my mother this morning that I not even did remember that I had a 10 o'clock meeting today at work, because I know for sure if I remembered about that meeting, maybe about 5 this morning or so, I would have get up and gone to work, if I remembered about the meeting, but I didn't. And when I look at it, a lot of us, we don't even know what we're supposed to do with ourselves when we get a little free time. We're sitting down, we're wondering, what am I going to do today? I don't have anything to do. I don't have any schoolwork. All right, let me read my notes. Yes, read your notes, kiss your teeth. All right, let me go and check work email. It's not a work from home day. You don't have a clue. And when I think about it, I think God just want to let you know that it's time for you to take a rest. It's time for your body to really heal, because a lot of us, our bodies, it speak to us. Yes, when you get flu, headache, and so forth, and your body will speak to you, your body will tell you, say, hey, guess what? Me tired, more rest. You might not see it all along, or you feel it, but guess what? You ignore it. So yes, when time them things are happen, you just have to understand. You have to take the time out to take care of yourself. I don't know if anybody here from the country like myself, but one thing, you see, with we country people, we love we bush remedy. We love we bush remedy. And this morning, yesterday, when you hear my voice, even on Saturday, Sabbath, when you hear it, it was terrible. And I had a lemon, cucumber, and something else this morning. That's what I drank. And may I tell you, it clear up the voice. I sound a lot better and I feel a lot better within myself. So you see them country remedy there, them herbs, they are very, very powerful. Very, very powerful. So please, people, we have to take care of our body as much as how you love to work. You love to go about and do make sure so you take care of everything here and there. Anytime you feel a little headache coming on, listen to that headache. Anytime you see your ears start to itch, make note of that. Because the other night, I remember when I was doing the live and I was saying that it was the chocolates that I ate that caused my throat to feel the way it felt. But it wasn't. It was the flu coming along. So we just have to make sure we take care of our body. And God is good, because you might sit and you might think everything is fine with you, but He will just cause you to get some sickness, whether it be the flu, the cold, or something, and you realize that you're going to spend the entire day in bed. The first in a long while, you're going to spend the day in bed and you're going to wonder, what me I gonna do? You gonna feel like your eyeglass. Me not lie. Because I saw me feel this morning. That's the reason why my company like. Because me not the house. Me go downstairs, me drink my tea, me come up, sit down and me say, what me I gonna do? Turn on the TV, me lock it off back. What me I gonna do? The laptop out there, so in my son room, and I'm tempted to go for it because I know that I have quite a few documents that I can look at. But guess what? It's not work. It's a SL. So you have to just try to control yourself, relax, and understand your body need the rest. May I watch over the weekend one bag of madness we are going. And so may I see the madness there. Me just kiss my teeth. I may say, you know what? It's not worth it. I'm talking about the craziness that is going on social media. I'm like, it's not worth it. We just ignore some of them. One I was listening to, and I just kiss my teeth. Because what I realize, what people don't understand, you see, in life, there's going to come a time when all you have to focus on is what is happening in your life. That is going to be the most important thing. What is happening in your life, not what others are saying, not what people are doing on them platform or all of that, but what is happening in your life. And what I realize is that a lot of these individuals that you see on social media, they are so consumed with what is going on in other people's life, they now focus on what going in for them one. So the least little sus you hear, they will gladly pick it up and run with, because that is what they strive from. You see, sometimes when people hear about certain things, they will rejoice about it, because guess what? They want at the end of the day for certain organization, certain platform to fall apart. Good morning, Miss Lois. Good morning. Blessings to you. They want it to fall apart. So anytime people hear about the negativity, they're going to run with it. They're going to spread it, because that is what they strive off. They don't strive off anything positive. When you look at it, people don't want to hear people give God thanks. People don't want to hear people testimony anymore. People don't want people to basically come and give a little motivation, word of encouragement. What people want to hear about is who in a who for us, a chat who over there so they will do who for husband, who over there so I do this. That is what people want to know about. People want to hear about the mix up. And the reason why people really want to hear about the mix up that is happening, it's a part, it's a like, not even a part, it's a form of distraction of what they're supposed to focus on really and truly. Because imagine, sometimes a lot of us in our life, we have things that is going sour. When you look at it, if you're supposed to sit and think about the direction that their life is going, or if they're supposed to sit and think about the direction that the life is going, they would have sit down and cry and get depressed. But I Sunday good night. Oh, but good night. Lord have mercy. So when you used to come on a platform at night, you hear me I say good night? Lord have mercy. Good morning. Right. So if they're supposed to sit and think about what is going on in their life, they're not going to like it. They're going to get depressed. They're going to go in a sad state, and they don't want to put themselves in that state. So what they do now is that they focus on the mix up that they hear that is taking place in others people's life, because they strive off it. That will distract them from what is happening in their life. And you see, sometimes you see distraction, it not good. Sometimes you have some distraction that is good. It will cause you from heading into the wrong direction. But you see, sometimes you have some distraction that coming up. And when it come and it is there, it is just for you to remain in the same sad state that you're in for the rest of your life. So that is there distracting you from the real problem that you're supposed to be focusing on. You don't want to focus on that, so you realize now that you're focusing on this that is happening, when the real issue is sitting there waiting for you to come and deal with it. But because you're saying to yourself, oh, I don't have no time for that. I can't go fast with that. I go look over there. So, and no, focus on what is happening in your life. If it is your health, focus on your health. If it is a family situation, the family drama, focus on the family drama. If you realize that you're going through financial problem, focus on that. But no matter big people problem distract you from what you're supposed to be focusing on. Because you're going to realize that at the end of the day, their life is going to be better. And you're going to sit there in your sad state just the same. You're going to realize that man over there in the dark, every month, not even every month, every day, he might continue posting bag of money where he collect, and everything are going for him. And guess what? You're going to sit there, nothing are going for you. You're going to watch him, you're going to cuss him out, and everything. And when you look, nothing are going for you. Because you're focusing on what he's doing and not focusing on seeing how you can solve your problem. And that is what a lot of us do. We focus on people problems because we don't want to deal with free one. We don't ever see some man or some woman where have problem in their marriage. Oh Lord, them busybody in other people relationship. So till it's a shame. Then we look over the sun and see this as the relationship I got so I know. Hi, Miss Reynolds, happy Monday. Thank you so much for joining. Good morning. Then focus on that one problem over there, so in the relationship when for them wanna go sour because they don't want to do it. I was listening to Mix Up Boss platform this morning. I do not even remember the title, but it was this British lady. She was speaking about this young man that she take up. He's 29, living in a mother house, in mother over in the US. I built a big house in Jamaica, and it seemed like the woman sending money for bill it in my bill, in my use money and so forth. She met this young man, and when you listen to the amount of problem, and she did it, and I'm like, she get engaged. The part that I found surprising was when he asked her if him now work, when him get money for buy ring. The woman I go say him mother him collect money from him mother because his mom is overseas. So the mom a mine him. So he will get money from him mother. As so comes the young man could buy a ring for her to get her engaged. And I'm like, really no, and you want to go take up somebody like that we still gonna depend on them mother. If give you a ring, if you put on your finger. And then a little bit further, she said that after they got engaged, she found out that he is a chopper, scammer. And she was saying how she can't, she call him mother and I talk to him mother. She can't believe that she get involved in a people like him because she avoid. And I'm like, okay then. Because when me I listen to it, me I say, what is wrong with these females? Because here you have this woman. She say, as we mix up boss did say, and a red flag, a red sheet, all of the problems, and yet still you go running at the relationship and everything. This man a chop people, and yet still, you know, he have him bang a phone, where him a do it. Hey, me I tell you something, You see, here in Jamaica, me I one of the cowardest girl. When me say me coward, me mean me coward. Certain things me nah go do. Me can't know say that you do fi make your money. And me sit down, say you are my fiance or I'm in a relationship with you. Me sorry, you tell me say that you do, me gone left you. Me a run. You know what the next funny thing is? Me here say your mother send you money and you take your mother money come buy me ring. What me I do with you if you can buy me a ring? You can take sorry. You can take the money where your mother buy, where your mother send for buy me ring for what? So how it a go when me and you get married now? Where we going to get food from? How the bills are going to be paid? And then the lady was saying that when he get angry, refer to her as in sugar mama. And she find that disrespecting me. I said, Lord have mercy, hear the woman now. She found it disrespecting. And I'm like, no. So you see when me look on them something there, me have to say to myself, why these females keep on putting themselves in these positions, and then call platform, write to platform, and everything, tell their story, seeking advice. Because that's what me look on them female there, me not tell a lie. You see, if I did my cousin, my auntie, my mother, my friend, yes, when me done with your head, but nah, like, when be done with you. I remember I said something to someone and I was telling my mother, and my mother said, no, you shouldn't say that. I said, but I should. She said, no, you shouldn't say that. Support. And I'm looking at her, I'm like, no, I the truth. I remember I was at work and this person came to me and was asking, and I said, and the person went away. And a little bit after the person came back to me, and the person said to me, I have to say thanks. And I said, what happened? The person said she's having that problem for a very long while, and everybody she go to and ask them, nobody could tell her what was the real issue. And she came to me and I tell her, and I was just playing. She said she felt hurt, but she was happy because at least now she know what is the problem. Because let me tell you what she said. She said she realized that normally when she go on the staff bus, if someone is sitting there, they try to drop from her. And she said sometime when she walk, people always look upon her away. Because what happened, This is someone, she's on steroids, and because of that, it caused her body to have a body odor. And people was, I don't know how to put it, they were uncomfortable being around her. A lot of person never want to tell her the truth as to what was happening with her. And we have to bear in mind, you see, sometimes when you smell people, me not think them really and truly understand that the stench is coming from them. They don't. So you see, if them ask you why such and such don't want to go on the road with me, they said I supposed to travel with him, and when I go, he's saying that it's all right. Him alone can go on the road. And I remember when I had that discussion with the lady sent me some pictures and said, which one you think I'm supposed to use and so forth. And I said, no, don't use those because the smell is not going to last. It's just going to be for a few minutes. And after, use something that you know that can last you for 24 hours or 48 hours. And she said, okay then. And I sent her something and she said, but this is a little bit expensive. I said, try it. And she tried and she said it worked. So you see, sometimes you just have to be blunt with people. So when you hear some of them sit down and them a talk about other people problem and them a say this, you have to just be straightforward and tell them, say, hey, focus on your problem. Go focus on your pitney where I give you problem. Go focus on your man where I give you problem. Go focus on your girl where I give you problem. Go focus on the fact say you don't have a job. Go focus on the fact say you don't have no money. You just have to be blunt and tell them what is their problem, because a lot of them, they know what is the problem, but they don't want to deal with it. They want to focus on the fact that these two individuals on social media, I refer to them as the D square, they are arguing about rice, fried rice and pizza. People using that, they want to focus on the fact say rat trap set and people are falling to the rat trap and so forth. They don't want to focus on the fact that, okay, maybe I need to go and go exercise, maybe I need to go get a job. No. Focus on what is important. Because you see, any day we start focus on that, you're gonna be surprised to see the U-turn that you're making in your life. Any day you start do that, things are gonna happen for you. I remember I, for one, me always try to shy away from certain situation. And it's not that I'm shy, but I just simply say to myself, certain spotlight, certain this I tried to avoid. And I remember once I couldn't avoid it anymore. And I just, when I said, then throw you in the sea, and that did happen to me basically. The person just dashed me out there. And I just have to learn to swim. I never want to deal with the fact that, okay, then I hate talking to the public. I never want to deal with the fact that, okay, I'm going to stare at these people. I'm going to get shy. I'm going to miss my words. I'm going to slip up and so forth. But at times, you just have to face it. You just have to face it and just learn how to deal with it. Because if you not deal with it today, come next year, it's still a good day. You still have to go deal with it. You still have got to do the right through because you have not dealt with the problem the way you're supposed to. Now, me not understand something where happened here in Jamaica. Recently, this gentleman came out and he said that he is a principal, Taki high school principal. He said that he was entering politics. He was on the orange side. And over the weekend, I saw where they said that he resigned, he's stepping back. I was like, why? Now I get to understand that yesterday he was charged for burglary. And you see, the thing is, people, I don't know this gentleman. Let me simply declare it. I don't know this principal from Adams. It's the first I heard of his name, and it was when it was in the media. And when I listened to the story, and I was like, oh Lord. And let me tell you the reason why I said, oh Lord. Because we have a lot of men out there. I don't know this gentleman's story, but we have a lot of men out there who are in positions, whether it be principal, teachers, bosses, officers, they are in positions. We have our young boys going to them, going to them, asking them for guidance and so forth. And then when you check a start, before they help them, they try to help them by bringing down the pants. That's what I realized that is happening. And the reason why, when I read the story, was like, mm-mm. Because I don't know, maybe persons here who normally follow me here, I always talk about this guy that attended university, and he attended university based on the fact that he was going through some rough time, and he asked for help from a big man, and the big man assisted him while he, on the other hand, had to perform certain act for that person. And you see, we have those type. They're supposed to help these young people along the way, and instead, you realize that them start to use them and so forth. And when I read the story, I was like, mm-mm. Me hope, say him not involved. I hope that he's an innocent one. I just hope, but I don't know anything about it. But it just remind me that we as parents, aunties, sisters, we just need to take care of our young men, our young boys, because we cannot send them to school and expect say the teacher who we are sending them to I gotta take care of them. The principal I gotta make sure look after their welfare. The pastor we are sending them acquire practice, Bible study. We can't expect say the pastor go have their best interest at heart, because guess what? It now go happen so. When you look on it sometime, all of the pastor them, where you realize that them want to know most of the time, I use the young boys them, use the young people them in the church. And I don't know why it reached that level. So when I was listening, I was like, no, because we have them. You see them know, them know say, them love them something there, but they live in a denial. They don't want to accept the fact, say, guess what? Me no love woman, me love man. Me no love woman, me love boys. They don't want to accept the fact that they have a problem, especially when they realize that it's underage, young boys. It's a big problem that they're supposed to deal with it. So because they don't want to accept that problem, you realize now that these are the same set of individuals going around picking up people problems. Whenever somebody, we don't leave the young boy them alone. I won't, when they're the same one there, sitting down, planning what they're going to do with these young boys, when they're the same one there, going behind and doing touching a little boy here or there, they know that they don't have the problem. They have the problem. They don't deal with it, and guess them now pay it no mind. Them are focused on other people problems. So it's just a distraction for them from sorting out the issue. And I hope, me really hope, say eventually every single one of them, they will just come to accept it and understand that guess what, this is Jamaica. It is not like how it used to be in the 1990s where you used to stone them, and no. So just accept it. If you know say you love man, you love man. If you know you love woman, you love woman. We no business with them something there again. When it's a big problem to us is when you go around, you're standing in the classroom teaching these young boys, and at the end of the day, you're inviting them to your office or to your home for extra lesson when you know what you're going to teach them. That is when it is a problem for us. So if you know, say, you have a problem, deal with your problem and make sure, say, you deal with it the right and proper way. Seek the help that you need. Seek it. Because I know this teacher, this principal, if I saw it go, he's not the only one. We have a lot more out there who are hide and I do it. Pastors, they're doing it just the same. Elders, they're doing it. Deacons, they're doing it. Choir director, they're doing it just the same. And these are the same set of individuals. When a young girl commit fornication and get pregnant. They're ready to crucify the child when they are there struggling with their demon, them don't know how to fix for them problem, but them see somebody else problem along the way and they're ready to take up the person problem and cuss the person about it. Then see the person come and oh, married and you have this and you really? Mm-mm. Sort out your problem. And it's the same thing when I was listening to Mix Up Boss platform and that lady was speaking. Me not tell her that you see sometimes I listen to people. It is sad to say, me start analyze, I will sit and I will listen to you speaking, And so yeah, speak me a tear. Each word apart, it's such a pity me can't see the people them. Because if I'm supposed to look in one of them face and listen to them, it's sad. It really sad, but that is just how I am. I will listen to you and I will dissect and okay, then this is going on, that is going on, that is going on. Because when I was listening to that lady, I could pick up that she's someone who lack the love and attention. So she's searching for it. And why me say she lack the love and attention? Because you now go and pick up a young boy. The young boy is disrespecting you. The young boy is doing certain things that you're not comfortable with, and you want to sit down with it, because you want a fiance. You want a fiance. You want to say you have someone. And it no matter how much money you spend, you want to say you have that person because you lack the love and attention. And you see, sometimes when you sit, I remember I was listening to this young lady and she was speaking. And I said to somebody, give me her number or ask her if you call me. And the person called me. And I said to the person, I'm so sorry, but I have a question to ask you. Did you grow up with your dad? The person said, why you ask? I said, I just want to know. The person said, no, I don't know my dad. And I said, okay. I said, that's the problem. They said, what you mean that's the problem? I said, do you have an uncle who you're close to or a brother? She said, no. She have uncles, but a lot of them are overseas. So she don't have anyone close to her. It's just her aunts and her mother. I said, okay. I said, the reason why you continue to date much older men and you end up in those problems where they want to control you, you're in the abusive relationship, is because you're searching for the male figure. You're searching for that daddy figure in your life, because you just want someone to love you for who you are. Me say you don't want nobody really for the sex. You just want someone who you can talk to, someone who can provide you with guidance, someone who at the end of the day can tell you that they're happy, they're proud of you and everything. And the young lady was like, you know that you're correct? I said, really? And she said, yes, I'm correct. I said, have you ever talked to your mother about the situation and so forth? No. Because here you have a young lady I go all over the place with the older men them. She just a jump from one to the next. And so she a jump from they want control her, them beat her, them this and all sort of something. And when you check her stack, a girl that is 25, when you ask 60-year-old, her boyfriend is 60, 55, 62, 40 some 40 enough. The 40 enough wasn't so bad. But 60-year-old and you are just 20, you have to wonder why. But because the daddy figure missing out of the life of that young lady, that's the reason why. And you have the men, they have the children, they move on, them not realize, so you have your pitney and left your pitney, and the mother alone are raised. Realize the problem that you're causing in that child life, because that child is going to grow up and that child is going to want a male figure in their life who they can talk to, whether it be a uncle, a brother, somebody. And it's the same thing for the boys. Me tell you, oh, you can know when one boy, well, one little me, when you bring one, you see, they're ready. When they're around the female, them too much, and when you go, one male figure go around them, they're ready for go ramp. They you see them take up football ready if you go play football or something. Sometimes you see somebody male and they wonder, oh, that young boy them act like girls. So hey, him a go act like girl, cause when you check a stock, he live in a one house with him mother, him granny, him sister, him auntie, him oh, me say mother already. No man. 7 days of the week. The only time maybe him see one man when he go outside. When him inside, appear females. When he go to school, you might check a stock. He's able to form friendship with the girls because him can relate to them. He can relate to the boys, so him not easy to form friendship with them because he can relate to them. But the girls now, he can relate to them. He can tell them about them hairstyle. He can tell them about the nail polish. He can tell them about the clothes and all of that. Why? Because he live in our house full of woman. He don't have no man in there. So he can't relate to the boys. He can't go sit down and talk about no football and say, oh, say Arsenal the on top of the he can't go have the conversation like those. Maybe Waymaker can tell you is what happened in the last soap series or something, because that is what he's accustomed to. He's going to tell you that, oh, that ear don't look good. And when you have it, you see people and say, oh, I saw him born. No, and also them born is because of the way in which they were brought up. Because you realize now that, guess what? Our man and our woman make them, But for the first, would it be 18 years of them life, 8 years, 10 years, the only one they have around them is the females. So the female take them to school, do everything with them. Everything. Sometimes, I know every woman grew up like tomboy. We can play football, play cricket, and no. Some of them are strictly girl things them can do. So that is what they know how to do. So imagine a female now, a girly female, afraid of lizard, afraid of roach. All of them something they are grow a boy. You see the lizard, yeah, run and a scream. What you think you pick me a go do to? Run and scream. The pitney go and run and scream because mommy saw it and run and scream, so that means it's danger. I'm not supposed to go near it. It's going to bite me. It's going to do something to me because my mom run and scream and tell me I'm not supposed to touch it. So I'm going to do the same thing. When you look, I'm going to tell you, say, oh, I only know how to do dancing. Why? Because of the dancing, the mother know. The mother sit and dance, well, stand in front of the television or the radio and dance. So that's what the child know how to do. So you have the man them, then get the female them pregnant, then move along. Don't realize that the child need them in their life. There's a lot that us females can teach them, But I know everything we know. We don't know how to be a man. We don't know. We might know how to cook, how to clean, how to dress them, how to take care of them when they're sick. But especially when it's a boy, we don't know how to tell them how to stand up and pee. We don't know how to tell them to kick the ball. We don't know how to tell them to climb tree, to fix this and so forth. You don't know. So because of that, they grow up with that part of their life missing. The same thing with the girl children them. They don't have the father figure in their life who will tell them, say, oh, you see, if one man come to you and the man can tell you this and that, run him. You see, when you have a daughter, and that daughter have a male figure in their life, and every single day he look at them and said, baby, you look beautiful today. Look at my daughter, look how my daughter pretty. Boy, we look at that dress, where you get that pretty pink dress with that beautiful yellow bow and all of them something there. When you start compliment your girl child from early, coming from whether it be the father, the uncle, the brother, from an early age. You see, when that child now is a teenager and she got a road, and one man go see her and say, boy, baby, you look good in that dress there. Boy, baby, you look beautiful. It not gonna affect her one bit because that is what she grew up on. That is what she's accustomed to. She's accustomed to her dad always telling her, "You're beautiful. You look good in your clothes and everything." You see, when time and go out, when them not used to it, you see, the first man would start tell them, say, "Baby, you look good in your clothes. That your hairstyle look good on your body." Like me. ah, you tell me something look nice today, like me. You're looking at you wondering, really? Just because you tell us you look nice, you like me. Yesterday you tell me said it, the blue dress look nice, and today you tell me said the pink one look better. Because they're not accustomed to it, they're not used to it. So that's the reason why them things there affect them. It affect them. So no bother thing say, just because one pitney of the mother around them, everything is fine. It is not fine. They need the male figure. So when you not talk about, oh, tell me about who for son gay and who, hey, guess what? It is something nowadays that we can't avoid. You can grow up your child for them to be straight. When they reach a certain age and they decide that they're going to explore, they are going to explore. And if they explore and they like it, they're going to continue no matter how you are against it. So you just have to understand that. Sometimes when you're looking at you wonder why the child end up like that. While the child and maybe the father at manly was the manly dad in the child life. That is something that maybe I have to wonder. Was the man there every step of the way? Maybe we don't know. So we just have to understand no matter what, every single one of we have problems, we have our issues. We use other people' problems to distract us from what is happening in their life. Because any day, all of us supposed to come off of social media and focus on what is going on in our life. It is going to be so good for us. It is going to be so good for us. Because look at me right now. I am sitting here. I couldn't I did horse and sound terrible. I look at me on social media, come and sit down and a chat. Before me go rest my voice, because guess what? I'm going to have to go back to work tomorrow and Wednesday and I'm going to need the voice. But may I use social media as a distraction from getting the rest that I need, that my body's supposed to get. So I'm sitting here and I'm talking, not focusing on the real problem. The problem, I have the flu. I'm congested. I need to get my rest. I need to top up on my vitamin C. I need to make sure that everything is fine. So every single one of us, we do it. Now, some people might look and say, okay, it's Monday. Same thing. Mm-mm. It's Monday. It's the beginning of a new work week. You can look at it and say it's the beginning. Yesterday was Sunday, the beginning of a new week. Or are you going to determine what happened this week? Because you see, if you know that you have the problem and you don't deal with it this week, the same problem is going to continue come next week, the 18th, the 17th. You're going to have that problem same way. So you just have to figure out how you're going to deal with it. And as I said before when I started the live, sometimes God understand that we need the rest. We need the time out. So them little something here, it make happen to we. If we get the flu. Because him know say if you not get the flu, you're not gonna stop work. You're gonna do the on your laptop and everything. You're gonna do this, you're gonna do that just the same. So it make for you to get sick because he knows that deep down, all your body really and truly needs is the rest. You see, when you're sick, you realize that at the time you take all of the vitamins, you heat up your fruits, you eat the good food if you have appetite, and all of that. That's the time. When you ask some people sometimes, they don't eat fruits for all long. And when they get sick, you realize that at the time them start eat the fruits and so forth. But guess what? Life is what it is. It's up to us to determine what we're going to make of it. That's as simple as it is. Let me see what time. 10:19. Okay. You hear me, son? Right. It's 10:19. So it's just what we are going to do with it. Stop distract. Use people problem to distract us from our problem, what is going on. Oh, hi, Sharon. Stop do it. Focus on what matters. You should not be naked talking to us. Loki Joker, I'm not naked. I'm just have on my tights and a top. Oh, what I'm saying, Miss Roach, is that a lot of single, I grew up in a single parent home, but what I'm saying is that a lot of times it is what happened that caused some girl, boy to behave the way that they behave, because you have some boys, when you see them come out a certain way and start act like girl, you might wonder why them a act so. And when you check a stack, them don't know no better. They grew up in a house full of woman. They don't know how to act. You have some girls, they grew up in the house with their mother, the auntie, and all of that. They don't have no male figure in their life. And when them go to road, as one man look on them and tell them say them beautiful, you realize that them gone. It turn them head. So them now say, oh, him like me. That's what I'm saying. Nothing is wrong. When you're a single parent, because my mother was a single parent, I grew up in a house with my grandmother and my mother. Nothing wrong with that. And my little brother, nothing wrong with that. Because, yeah, you grow up good, but you have some, they will grow up in a single house hole and you wonder what happened. And that's the reason why some of the boys, not saying that they end up turning the other way, some of them, they're still straight. But when they're straight, you realize they are not so masculine like how they should be. If you say to them, say, fix this, or kill a lizard there for me. Ah! I'm afraid of him. What is Marjorie comment? No, 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 no. That's her opinion. No, man. Let it stay. Let it stay, man. That's her opinion. Thanks. Right. So you just have to understand nothing is wrong when you're a single parent and you can raise a child the right and proper way. That is good. That is wonderful. But you have to understand also that when the male figure is missing in a child life, that child will grow up and they will forever seek the acceptance from an older male. So you have some females, they will tell you they want a sugar daddy. Not because they want the financial help. It's just the daddy they're looking. You have some male, oh, hi, when you hear the talk, you have to wonder if it's a male or a female talking to you. When you check a stat, then can cook some of the best food, then can tide it, then can do all sort of something very, very good because of the way in which they were brought up. But if you say to them, come, let's go and fix that. If you give them one hammer and a nail, they don't know how to use it because they never have anybody to teach them how to do that. So they don't know how to do it. If you see some of them and you say, okay, go and fix that pipe, they don't know how to fix it. Not even if it means that it's just a little tangent it want. They don't know. So that's all I'm saying. That yes, you can grow up and everything work out, but sometimes some of the problems that we have is because that male figure is missing in the child life. So because of that, they seek it. Oh, that's wonderful. So you were a good mother. Congrats for that. She said if a child has a responsible parent, that child can be the best if that child wants to be. My elder was my younger competitor, no outsider. When one got 8 CXCs, the other went for more. Exactly. That's good. And remember what you just said. That child can be the best if that child wants to be. Remember, I said that you can raise them up the best way you can. And when they reach a certain age and they want to explore, they want to start to go out and seek the adventure, you can't stop them. So you realize that right there, they can lose the direction that they're heading. So that's wonderful. Just pray and ask God to continue guide them and direct the path, Marjorie. Right. People, I realize that my voice it's going again. So I'm going to drink some vitamin C and I'm going to rest it and see if I can find a series on Netflix and watch for the entire day. That's what I'm going to do. Find a series on Netflix and just watch. I must can finish a series today. I'm not going to take up my computer or anything. I'm going to try my best not to. So thank you so much for chilling with me. Can't believe I did a live during the day. So thank you so much, Sharon, Marjorie. Marjorie, trust me, you're one of the lucky ones, Sharon. You more Sharon, Marjorie. You're one of the lucky one, and I hope you understand how blessed you are. Because you see, anytime you have a single mother, you see, when you have a single mother, and that single mother, can raise her them the right and proper way, yo, strong. When me say strong, me mean strong. Because you see, pitney, them not easy to deal with, especially when they reach the teenage stage. Them not easy to deal with. So when you have one, you have to say, big up to for that. So Marjorie, you did a wonderful job. So congratulations for that. You help them along the way. They get the CXC and sure know that right now. They must be responsible adults. So blessing to that. Lord of mercy. Sharon and Marjorie. Sharon, what happened to you? What happened to you? Anyway, ladies, just look at it and just smile about it because God is good when you're a single mother and when you overcome all of that and you're proud, you can be proud of your children. So give God thanks for that. And people, please remember it's the start of a brand new week. How you determine or you react to situation, let me simply use that, or you react to situation will determine the outcome. And Sharon, remember that. And Marjorie, remember that. Because you see, the thing is, people, it's the comment section I'm talking about now. You see, at times when somebody put a comment, you see how you react to that comment will determine what is going to happen. Because that's the reason why most times when I am doing certain things, and if I see people put up the negative comment or anything bad that I might not be in agreement with, I don't delete it. I just let it stay. Why? Because at the end of the day, every single one of us will have our own opinion. I can come here, I can talk to you. That does not mean that we're supposed to be on the same page at all times. That does not mean that I'm supposed to come and tell you this and you agree with me. No, that's not how it's supposed to go. I am supposed to come, I'm supposed to talk to you. I'm supposed to tell you that, oh, guess what? This is what is happening. You can sit, you can say, okay, what she has said makes sense, what she has said a nonsense. It's up to you. We all have our opinion and we have to learn to love and respect each other for their honest opinion. That is the most important thing. And when I look at it, a lot of the times, if we as human beings accept people's opinion and learn to live with it, you'll realize that things can be much better. Things can be much better. No, I was meant to be negative. No, man, no. Marjorie, I'm not focusing on that. I'm just saying, and I'm not going to focus on all of that. I'm not so good, Miss Benjamin, but I'm here. Jimmy Joe, Walter's One Love. Yeah, what definitely One Love, Sharon. I'm not so good, Gwyneth Benjamin. I'm down with the flu, but that's the reason why I'm here during the day. I understand, Marjorie. Understand? Right, but we just have to accept because you see, sometimes when we look on things, you see some of the cast them where you see, it's just misunderstanding. It's just the fact that people don't understand that the next person is just bringing across their opinion. And because of that, it causes a whole heap of problem. You realize, but we just have to make sure that no matter what people have to say about you, you can't let it determine the outcome of your day or anything. You just have to remember that, okay, then that person said that, you read out, move on. Just understand life goes on. Not everybody is going to be in agreement with what you have to say. Not everyone is going to be in agreement with your life. And that is just, yes, Sharon, you hear it, it'll go. Me go rest it now for true. It'll go back. Right. So you just have to understand that. So thank you so much for joining. I'm going to rest my voice because I'm done with the flu, a bit stuffy, and the voice is going again. So I'm going to rest it and find a show on Netflix and watch for the entire day. Oh Lord. People, me can't tell last me free, so not even for holidays. Big up, mix up boss, my longtime friend. Oh, yes. So thank you so much for joining. Have a blessed day, all, and a productive one also. Margie, big up yourself. Sharon, thank you so much. Sawa, respect Palestine, definitely. Gwyneth, Jimmy Joe, blessed day, one and all.